He's been swimming in the energies of sound his entire life. As a young child, he'd sit in a room lit only by the tiny red light of a record player. And he'd listen to an album as fascinated by the cracks and hisses of the scratches as he was by the music itself. It became his mission to learn it all, and he did. Guitar, drums, keyboard, voice. He practiced for years, and by the end of high school, he was itching to go on tour. 30 years later, that dream is still pulsing through his life. The odyssey and the alchemy of sound continues. So I asked him to play me one song that he would send into space, one song that he would send to his high school self, and one song that best describes Hamilton. This is the Foreign Films on Songs from the Hammer.
She was a shadow in the light, all the secrets of a heart fading fast. As the radio played in the dead of night, like a ghost from the past. In a windswept town, high summer coming round. Well, she danced all night with those beach town boys, swept her feet off the ground. She was a shadow in the light, still holding on. Hold on tight, it's so long gone. Ooh. Shadow in the light, coming out tonight. Shadow in the light, shadow in the light, coming out tonight. Shadow in the light. Visible kids in the pinball palace glow of machines, where the promenade winds to the B-side via neon jukebox scenes. She was a shadow in the light, Roman candles explode as they kiss. In that beachside town, high summer coming down, you'll be so sadly missed. She was a shadow in the light, still holding on. Hold on tight, it's so long gone. Ooh. Shadow in the light, coming out tonight. Shadow in the light, shadow in the light, coming out tonight. Shadow in the light. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Shadow in the light, shadow in the light. will shine again. The winter night was long, all my hope was gone yesterday. In her eyes I see a river to the sea far away. A little bit of love in your heart for me. A little bit of love and harmony. The sun will shine, the sun will shine again. Oh, the sun will shine, the sun will shine again. The lonely road was long, forgotten song yesterday. Fire from a spark, searching in the dark endlessly. A little bit of love in your heart for me. A little bit of love and harmony. Oh, the sun will shine again down upon the kingdom of the rain. Sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. Oh, the sun will shine, the sun will shine again.
Bill, thank you so much for coming and playing. You sound amazing, and
Thank you
and
so
it's
much.
always great.
Totally my pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
We cross paths every so often in the city, as all musicians kind of do, and it's sometimes hard to get to each other's gigs. But every time I get a chance to see you or hear you, you know, in the case of film soundtrack or performances like this, and it's always great. You were on the soundtrack for that movie Lucky 7. Fantastic song, and really fit perfectly in the movie. So that's kind of you know, maybe 10 years ago. You've been playing music a lot longer than that period. Like, you've been doing this for quite some time.
I have. I have.
So take me
it's
back.
It's amazing all the things I've done, you know, only being 25 and all. No, I've been playing for a long time, you know.
So take me back to some of those early years of music discovery. Like,
one of the things I love about music is that it is a time machine, you know, and you can, without being too esoteric about it, move in all kinds of different directions, you know, into the past, or, you know, hopefully, you know, tomorrow you write a new song, and that becomes the soundtrack to your life moving forward into the future. You know, I'd come home when I was a little kid and watch the Monkees on television and go, wow, that would be such a cool thing to do, you know, hang out and play with your buddies and, you know, hang out at the beach. And then went into the Sam the Record Man, and the things that stood out in my mind, you know, came in, and there were all these great record, it just seemed, it was magical and mysterious, right? So you see these, you know, whatever, Pink Floyd, you don't even know what Pink Floyd is. You just see these iconic record covers. And I remember going in there with my mom when I was a little kid, and like, I want a Monkees record. And then, you know, the woman who was working behind the counter said, that's not as cool as this record over. And she, you know, went over to Beatles Revolver, and then I was sold. You know, it's just like, I went home, listened to that, and it opened up a whole universe of music to me.
that discovery for you has absolutely stayed with you.
Absolutely.
Because you have done something that I don't know if any other indie artist has done, releasing not just one vinyl album, but 3 all at the same time?
Well, yeah, thanks for recognizing that. It was something I set out to do a few years ago, and one of the things I always loved about it is, that original where you fall in love with music, and you go the tactile experience, the album cover, the art, the sort of magical iconography of a record. I found that powerful, and I'm not a record snob to the point where I'll listen to a song on my phone, but it's just not the same experience. Yeah. And so I collected, I think something like 31 of my songs, and thought it would be a great project, a labor of love, to put it together in a way that my 15-year-old version of myself would go, wow, this is really cool. Yeah. And and at the same time, trying to be forward-thinking and going, you know what? I think it's sonically, it's a great format. It's the record, the experience of putting on a side of a record, and sitting down and focusing on the music and not being distracted by all the stuff that's whirling around us constantly, and sort of losing yourself in the story of a record really appealed to me. So. That's been my goal over the last few years.
So for an independent artist, like, I just have to say, that's an amazing achievement just on its own, just to come out and release that, because that can't be an easy thing to do. And you maybe weren't quite sure if, this thing was going to take off, or was this just going to be your labor of love, but you've had some success with this. People are finding this album.
Well, yeah, thanks. I mean, a couple of things about that. The Hamilton community is so great, but people in the community are really flexible, and if it's a project that they have their heart in, everyone helps each other out, and there's a good community like that. Otherwise, it would have been really hard to do it, So
can we have a look at it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love to see this. I've never seen it in person.
There we go. So that's it.
It's so much better than seeing it online.
Thanks. Yeah. Here's one from a local artist, Jenna Gregory.
Oh, I love it.
Who did a beautiful job. That album's called Junior Astronomers Club, that part of it. And so again, a great local artist contributing to it. And that's another local artist, Amber Edgar, did some of that.
Wow. This is impressive.
Corey Pop, who sang, incredible.
Star Wars was a double album. You have 3.
Well, you put out enough stuff, there's got to be 1 or 2 good songs. I just wanted it to kind of reflect my love for music, and have a little bit of all the, it's like alchemy, taking all the different ingredients that you love, throwing it together, and hopefully you come up with something unique.
I would love to talk hours with you on this and sit with you and actually listen to it and experience that with you. But I always say that the first record that I'm going to get, once I get my record player, because I don't have one, that's the one that's going to be.
Thanks, man.
Because watching your experience online, creating it, is definitely on my wish list of albums to bring me back into vinyl.
Thank you so much.
And will you do me a favor and play us one more song here?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, and I'd be more than happy to
Thank you for sharing
play.
Your stories.
Absolutely.
One more song from the Foreign Films.
Thank you so much.
All right.
She looked towards the stars, wishing for a lucky day. Tape tango cassette wouldn't play the silver starlight of her heart. Victorious Day, flip the single, let the B-side play. Love's bleeding in her heart, she'd say, the silver starlight of her heart. Was a chapter in a tragic book of love. Star-crossed lovers love. Ooh, ba ba da ba 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 ba. Ooh, Junior Astronomers Club meets tonight. The fortune teller said, according to the horoscope she'd read, according to the lonely life she'd led, silver starlight in her heart. Lowest low to high tide, old river to the dark seaside. Love, God, we were so lost inside the silver starlight of her heart. She was a chapter in a tragic book of love. Star-crossed lovers love. Ooh-wee, ooh, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, ooh-wee, ooh. Junior Astronomers Club meets tonight. Junior Astronomers Club meets tonight.
Turn it on, Hamilton is in my blood. Turn it up, turn it on, Hamilton is in my blood. Turn it up, turn it on, Hamilton is in my blood.